Well, folks, actually that was on my bucket list of things that I wanted to find. It's a bit smashed, but it is a toy car. I'll clean that when I get home. But yeah, I mean, I found bullets and coins, silver coins, hammered coins. I've had all sorts of things, even a cannonball, but I hadn't yet found a toy car. Another one to tick off the list. Moving on. Yeah, it's one of them. I think it's a heating element of some kind. Yeah. Moving on. Well, that's my next find, guys and girls. I don't know if it's a cog or a button. I have to clean that up when I get home. I'm swinging between coin or button. What do you think? Coin or button? If you know, post. Well, that's my next find. That when it came up was, well, I saw that and I thought, well, I don't know what that is. Turned it over. It took me a while to figure it out. Actually, it was this that told me what it was at some point. A pair of glasses. Yeah, I don't know what shape they were. They're definitely totally dead. But in the same hole, which could be worrying, I guess, depending on why they're in the same hole, was that. Yeah, I mean, that's huge. I mean, it's obviously been here a while. No handle to it. It's kind of cool. Yeah. You know, if I could keep it, then I would probably do it up and use it, but I have to hand it in. But yeah, moving on. Well, folks, that's my next find. It's a button. It's has the shank on it. It's got some growth on the back, so I don't know if that's a two-piece. It could be a two-piece, and that's the Swiss cross that you see on it. It's a cool find, cool button. I'll hand that in. Moving on. Thanks for watching and subscribing, guys. Very much appreciate it. If you can like it as well, would be very much appreciated. Moving on. Well, I've been digging a load of bottle tops and aluminium foil and all sorts of lovely tasty things, and there we have a coin. I think I know what kind of coin that is, which is a modern spendy here where I am. Yeah, it's yeah, you can't really see that on my camera at the moment. I have to keep saying it, I have to get a different one. It's a 5 centimes coin. See if I can see a date on it. Yeah, there is a date on it. With my camera. Oh, there we go. 1983. Yeah. So it's 5 centimes, 1983. Moving on. Well, I just got a piece of iron and this guy out of the hole. He won't be a meal for me today. I guess if I was hungry enough he would be. Well, I'll put him back and cover him over. Moving on. I just had a solid 55 on the Makro multi-cruiser. It's in two-tone with 90 gain. As I've said before, I tend to use the two-tone or the four-tone, but I love that when you come across something. Yeah, okay, it would have been nice if it was a coin, but look at it. See if we can get it out together without dropping it. It's like clay, this soil, so hopefully if there was anything on it. And there's the imprint. Nope, it's a flat button, a smooth flat button, So it's happy to see me. Has an erect shank. That's an old one. It's not perfectly round. That's cool. I'll clean that up later and I'll show you. Moving on. And my next find is that. Yeah, it's a belt buckle, complete with belt, but that's tiny, so I guess it's a girl's belt buckle. Kind of cool. Moving on. Well, that's my next find. Yeah, it was ages before I found my first penknife, months of detecting, and now I find them almost every time I go out. It's funny how these things happen like that. It must have been a really nice little pocket knife at some point. Unfortunately, it's a dead pocket knife now, but still cool to find. Moving on. And my next find is a round ball, or a musket ball. In this case, an almost round ball. Yeah, always cool to find these. A couple of 100 years old. I like to find them. I wish I found as many coins as I find these, but maybe one day. Moving on. Hi guys. Probably you can't see that from up here, but that, I don't know, is it? It's lying on the surface here. Well, it's a ring, but it's not. It's not what I first thought it was. Some kind of animal tag, has numbers on it. Oof. Yeah, for a moment there, I thought that was going to be something quite interesting. Sorry guys, it is a ring, but not the kind that everybody wants. Moving on. Well guys, that gave me the run around. I just had a signal, and yeah, I had a job to find it with the pinpointer because it kept moving around. I love these button or coin games. I like buttons and I like coins, but that is definitely a coin. Yeah, I'll clean that up and get back to you. Well, I just picked up that huge piece of aluminium. I could tell it was aluminium because it had, you know, that disease that it sort of gets if it's been in the ground for a while. But yeah, what the hell is that? When it's broken, it's a piece of something. And then nearby I found this. I'll have to clean that up. I don't know what it is. I think it's just a piece of bazinga. But that is kind of interesting. But what is it? If you know, post below. I found another piece of that aluminium stuff, and this is what I mean by the kind of disease that it gets. Yeah, you can tell that's aluminium. You can tell it's been in the ground for quite a while. It could be a piece off the other. I'll have to clean it up later. Oh, get the worst of it now. And there is a definite shape to it. What it was, I don't know, but yep, moving on. Well guys, I think I got another one. This typical 2021 scratchy signal. Yeah, stuck to my thumb. I don't know. I don't think I can play the coin or button game with that one because I think it's clear it's a coin. Yeah, but this ground is so sticky. Incredible. I'll see if I can clean that up a bit. Well guys, it's 10 centime coin again. You can make out the Which way round is she? You can make out the face. Unfortunately the date underneath I can't see yet. I'll have to clean that better when I get it home. Yeah, always cool to find coins. Moving on. I think that's going to be one of my last finds for this video. I don't know if you can see that there are markings on the end of that. I mean, that's so shiny. I don't know if that's silver. There's a marking there. I don't know what that is. Is it it could be a lighter, I guess. I think I'll have to take that home and clean that up a bit carefully. If you know what that is, let me know in the comments below. Moving on. So guys, just as a quick recap from today's hunt, I had to take some things home to clean them up a little bit. There was that belt buckle, which kind of came up okay. This blade hook for cutting things. I don't know, yeah, it's a shame I can't do anything with that. These lumps of aluminium, I still don't have a clue what they're for. There were lots of bits and pieces of them. Piece of a shoe buckle, which probably would have been quite nice when it was in one piece. Random piece of iron. I don't know what that is. It's heavy. Little pocket knife, which is cool. It's unfortunately dead. I found a couple of pistol bullets, casings. I don't know what that is. It's a lump of metal of some kind. But here, you know what? It's not aluminium, it's too heavy, but it's not lead, it's not heavy enough. So, what is it? I don't know. And the musket ball, round ball, was cool to find. The Corgi Junior car. It's made in England and it's a Triumph. Yeah, cool, first one. These obviously are the rimfire bullets. I found a lot of them, so I didn't film all of them. This actually isn't a button. It is definitely a cog of something, I guess a clock or something, I don't know. And that flat button, which is really nice, there's nothing on it, but it's clearly old. Yeah, I couldn't make anything out, no markings of any kind, but still, it's a very cool button to find. That ring, which gave me a bit of a heart attack when I saw it, because I thought it was something, but it isn't. And then the 3 coins. Now these, well, I don't know if you can see the face. Yeah, they're 1983. It's 5 centimes, which is like half a wheatie if you're in America. It's like a wheatie, but not as good, which should tell you something. That one I've cleaned up a little bit. It's a 10 centime coin. I don't know if that will focus. Yeah, 10 centime, and that's 1966. And here's a kind of cool one. Don't know if you can see. There's a 1 on there. Now this is old Swiss money. You can see the Swiss cross there. And there's the date, 1949. It's not legal tender anymore. These were discontinued. So yeah, pity I have to hand it in, but anyway. And that, which is also very cool, which also has the Swiss cross on it, which is a button. Yeah, very happy with that. I didn't want to risk cleaning it any more than that. Yeah, cool find. I think that's it from today. No, actually not. There's this. Now, this is total mystery. The top actually comes off, and that bit comes off too. And then there are, I'll try and dry that off a little bit. There are these, if it will focus, A, B, H, C, CIS, D, DIS, I think it is, then an E, an F, FIS, G, GIS, and then you have this, sorry about the camera work, you have that arrow there which points to whatever setting that you have it on. But by the looks of it, I don't know if you can see the difference in the metal there. The end of that, I think, is silver. And then the rest of that, I don't know if that's stainless steel. But yeah, a very cool find. If you know what it is, please tell me, because I need help with that. Yeah, moving on.